Okay, thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Alhamdulillah,
wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Hello everyone, good afternoon. How are you? I hope you over there, wherever you are healthy, happy, and enthusiastic to participate this online international seminar. Thank you, moderator, for the time and occasion given to me. Thank you, all committees who work hard to organize this agenda running very well. And the most excellencies to the chairman of the State College of Islamic Studies, Mandailing, Natal, Dr. Haji Turkis Lubis, and respectable to all previous speakers. They have presented a very wonderful and insightful presentation in front of us. It is an honor to me to be here. I am going to share my ideas and opinion related to our big topic, English for employment prospects. But before going to my presentation, I invite you to think, to contemplate on one question. Is it possible if word without English? Okay, I restated. Is it possible if word without English? Save your question until the end of my presentation. Okay. The first. Okay, the next slide, please. Okay, these are 4 points of my presentation. Number 1, current status of English in Indonesia. Number 2, reasons why English is important. Number 3, challenges for job seekers. Number 4, English for a better job. Okay, the next slide, please. Current status of English in Indonesia. In Indonesia, English is a foreign language. It is not widely used in society. It is not also used as media of communication in official domain like government, the law courts, and education system. Because English is not official language, and English also is not second language. English is just foreign language. You can take a look to the left side of my slide. There is the 3 cycles of the English status over the world. The first status is inner cycle or traditional basis. It refers to the English speaking countries where the English language is coming from. We can see USA, UK, Canada, Australia, and etc. So English is coming from those countries. And the next cycles, the outer cycles, it refers to the countries recognize that English is international language and it is part of the country's important institution. So in that circle, there is our neighbor country like Malaysia and Singapore. In Indonesia, English just foreign language, not second language or even not official language. But in Singapore and Malaysia and India, English is second language. So beside main language there, for example, Singapore, their official language is Melayu and also Mandarin. The same case to the Malaysia, the official language is Melayu, or India, the official language is Hindi. Besides the official language, they also use English as second language. And they use it widely in society, use it as the medium of communication in official domains like government, education system, and also the law courts. So English there have special official position, special official status, different with Indonesia. Take a look to the third circle. In third circle, the expanding circle, it refers to the countries recognize that English is very important international language, but they just recognize but do not put English as the official language and do not give any special status for English, for example, as the second language, just like in the second circle. That is why English is not widely used in society. English is not widely used in official domain, in government, in education system, and also in law court. But English just taught in the schools. In Indonesia, English taught in elementary level until to the higher education, namely university. And the next point, beside officially taught in the school, English also taught non-formally via English course institution. This is so many English course institutions in Indonesia that provide the service to teach English. And then Bahasa Indonesia adopts a large number of English words as its part national language. We can take some example, for example, abstract, positive, negative, detail, list, and etc. Actually, those words are English words, but now those words part of Bahasa Indonesia and entry in the official dictionary. Regarding to COVID-19, so many English terms widely used by the society. For example, hand sanitizer, and then disinfectant, and social distancing, quarantine, and droplet, suspect, and etc. So many English words adopted by Bahasa Indonesia. And the next slide, please. Okay. Reasons why English important. Number one, this is actually has been presented by the previous speaker, but no problem. English is international language or lingua franca. So everyone over the world can communicate each other, even from the different language, even from the different countries, by English. For example, maybe I am from Indonesia and Mam Arroyo from Philippines. Mam Arroyo has official language Tagalog, and I here as Indonesian has Bahasa Indonesia. Maybe when I am speaking Bahasa Indonesia, Mam Arroyo will maybe will not understand what I am talking about. And conversely, when Mam Arroyo is talking by using Tagalog language, maybe I cannot understand, but we are united by English. This means by international language or lingua franca that used by all people over the world. And then the second point, the factor English is also lingua franca in ASEAN. This is quite surprising. Why? Because the most populated in ASEAN is a native speaker of Melayu language. Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, Brunei Darussalam, or maybe south of Philippines in Mindanao, and also in East Timor, Timor-Leste. They are also using Bahasa Indonesia, but in fact, de facto, lingua franca in ASEAN, South Asia, is not Bahasa Indonesia, but English. It means English not only international lingua franca, but also de facto lingua franca for ASEAN. And the next, the number three, get connected to the world community. Yes, if we play, for example, media social platform, Facebook or Twitter or whatever, when we meet foreigner, maybe from Spain, maybe from Turkey, maybe from Saudi Arabia, or maybe from Latin America, we cannot understand each other except by using English. This is, and we get connected and we can broaden the network to the people over the world. And this is why English make a big community in the world. Maybe so many communities in the world, communities in Indonesia, in France, in USA, but they are united by English. Number four, English is dominating word affairs such as science. Yes, this is inevitably science are using English, even in scientific research, in newspaper, in what else? In media, news media, so many using English because all audiences can understand English. In IT, in technology, in economics, yes, to bargain, to persuade, to sell product, to what else? To negotiate the business, it is impossible without using English. And then business, yes, politics and culture. When we can say the politics, for example, there is a conflict between Syria with the maybe neighbor, his neighbor's country, it is impossible when the moderator, for example, USA or Saudi Arabia or Indonesia, the moderator using Bahasa Indonesia, using their own official language, but they use to to de-escalate the conflict by using English language. And then culture, yes, we know culture spread out from so many affected by English. Hollywood, music, so many infected by English. And the five, scientific language, yes. If an academician want to go viral, want to go global, his findings, maybe he has a brilliant findings, his research report must be in English so that all people of the world, not only academician, but also stakeholder and also the community and also the people can understand and can take the advantage to that brilliant findings. For example, from Indonesia, academician maybe find something so brilliant and can overcome many problems for the people of the world, but he make the report of his research finding by using Bahasa Indonesia that will be limited. Known just academician in Indonesia, but it will not be known by academician and also stakeholders and also community of the world. That is why English very important to express the science. That is why it's called scientific language. And then English also medium of instruction. We find every day so many products, so many what else, software, so many things that the instruction in it using English. For example, we buy cell phone, even there is Bahasa Indonesia for the local sale in Indonesia, but beside Bahasa Indonesia, the instruction is also provided by Bahasa Inggris, or sorry, by English. That is why that also happened in maybe in Arab, in Middle East. For example, the product of the cell phone maybe the instruction by Arabic, but beside Arabic, the instruction also acted by English. The same case happened in maybe in China, in Hong Kong, in Brazil, and other countries. Besides using official language as the instruction, they also add English as the instruction on the product. Even for the very simple product, for example, snack or bread or cake, in the package, the ingredients composition in Bahasa Indonesia, the ingredients composition, beside using Bahasa Indonesia, it is also using English ingredients, garlics, chili, so and etc. So English, so many in our daily lives. And then number 7, unlimited access on sources of information. Yes, when you are ordinary people, maybe just work not as the lecturer, work not as the high rank in the corporate, or work as the ordinary people, but you have English, you will can access so many information over the world. And when you are from the different background, not English major, let's say engineering, you cannot only add your science, your knowledge, your qualification by reading a lot engineering book in Bahasa Indonesia, but you also can add your knowledge and your qualification by reading a lot textbook from other countries that it is written by English. That's so fruitful, I think. And then number 8, giving the better career opportunities. Yes, this is inevitably in this era, everything in English. Cooperate between two countries, cooperate among many business corporate among, in some countries. This need human resources, need employee who his English is very good. Okay, the next slide, please. Okay, challenges for job seekers. Yes, number 1, based on newly released study, having an English skill is needed in 96% of companies in Indonesia. This is very surprising. But this company here is not small company, but national company and multinational company, because if they want open branch in other country, of course they need employee that can speak English. And then based on education first, EF, this is English course institution in Indonesia, released a study, EF English Proficiency Index in 2019. The study revealed that Indonesia ranks 61st of 10 countries in the world in English proficiency. I think this is so sad, but this is fact. The Indonesian English qualification, Indonesian English proficiency is in the 61st among 100 countries of the world. And in ASEAN area, Indonesia.
And Mr. Swadi can answer the question.
Can answer.
Mr. Swadi?
Okay, yes.
Yes, go ahead.
Maybe Mr. Patla, to increase the key to increase English ability, I think the main point is practice, because I had an experience when I was senior high school. I was learning Arabic, but fully in boarding school using Arabic, and in 3 months we can speak Arabic. It means practice is everything, I think, because to make speak English as the speaking habit, it is the difficult one. But if we practice every day, every time, I think that will make us get accustomed to speak English. That's all. Practice and don't be shy.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Swadi.